Wagwan my people them. Yeah man, all my subscriber them. All I'm 652 subscriber. Big up on your damn self. Yeah man, it's Bipolar Rhyme. AKA Garris'n. Right now, they are going all the vibes. And we are looking upon some things. You know, I'm in America like for 11 years. You know, I'm looking back on all of the senseless violence and stuff like that. You know, the innocent people that has been killed over the years in Jamaica. You know, I try to explain because I don't want to say certain thing and be sarcastic towards the youths them in the ghetto. In the place them like Tivoli. In the place like Matches Lane, Jungle, Rima, Denham Town. You know, the war and the trap. Alright. Now I'm going to take it back from the beginning of how those community became like that. And the reason why those community became like that. Alright. Back in the days, you know, before independence, England owned Jamaica. That means Jamaican pound was strong. Jamaican dollar was strong. You know, you have less violence. People still dead and people still die and everything. But the reason why places like those in the Garris'n become like that is this. Alright. You see, when you give people a place and carve it out and you design it to keep them in there, not to make their life better, not only to make their life better, but for the political vote, creating a garrison within the inner city of the city that should be used for an industrial area to create jobs, then you're going to cause a lot of problems. Because now you're going to have people that live in the area that may not be able to get a job or anything, but they're living for free. And they create this place. And the place that they create is too small for so much people in that one small place. That's how ghetto and hood and Garris'n created. By, like, if you look in Jamaica, you have the population of 2.7 million people. But most people live in Kingston. Then you look at it again, most people live in those depressed areas. You understand me? Which should have been developed for industrial activity so people in Jamaica can have a job. And the thing is now, that I'm looking at the people that live in that area based on politics and gang violence, they feed into each other because there's less resources for them. There's no jobs. There's nothing much there for them. So people make a living off of illegal activities. People make a living off of collecting what they call protection money, extortion. And some people just make money just by, you know what I'm saying, by selling stuff. Even although they don't have the proper license or store to do it, you know, but because people have to survive. And you create a vacuum, you create a area where people need and people want. But the government cannot provide it because the areas that was supposed to be used for industrial development is filled with a lot of garrison and a lot of depressed area. So what happens now, these people do anything that they have to do to survive. And sometimes it includes violence, killing, harming somebody else, robbery, prostitution, everything, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when things get bad, instead of everybody in those areas come together and work it out peacefully and find a way to figure out how to get out of the system and try to move out. Because if you look at it, Jamaica is way big. Like Jamaica is big. Every other parish is bigger than Kingston, but everybody want to live in Kingston and stuck within that one little area. And then some people is stuck in there and cannot come out of it. You know what I'm saying? They can't do no better. That was where they was born. Maybe they didn't get a proper education. Maybe they didn't get a way out. And what happened, you're stuck in it, you're stuck in the violence, and a lot of people die because they're stuck in the violence. You know, and everybody is looking for a protector. Because look, you're gonna have one bad person and they start doing bad stuff and killing people. Then the youths them that was innocent now gonna grow up and start taking revenge. And then that person take revenge, this person take revenge, and it's a never-ending cycle of violence. You know what I'm saying? The youths them starting to like feed on each other, killing off each other for no reason. And like trying to like get the youth them to listen and change, it's hard because there's always gonna be somebody in it that benefit from all of those activities. The politician benefit from it. The era leader, the Dan, but the normal youth that doesn't want to go to school and get a good education and come out of it, he's stuck in it. And sometimes that's the people that they end up shooting or killing. The person that doesn't have no choice, the person trying to go to school, the person trying to do better to come out of it. And as a people like in Jamaica, like the government have to start from the top, have to realize what they did. And have to realize that Jamaica can come back easily because Jamaica is not that poor. It's not like you have a lot of poor people. The rich, the poor is poor. But in order to solve a situation like that, I'm not saying that you should go into those communities that is depressed and fucked up and bulldoze down the people like how they did Bakawal and develop something else. No. What you have to do is the government too, you can't sell out everything and privatize everything. What you have to do is actually, you have to go out now and have a plan now. And it's a big future plan. I don't know which country is going to lend us money for us to really pacify the Garris'n. But one of my ideas that I have is the government have to utilize some other land somewhere and kind of scatter the people that is too tight together, that is killing each other. Scatter them out by using those places because it's downtown. Use those places to create jobs, meaning getting investment, or even Jamaicans that live abroad that want to come back and make a food. But you can't have the violence there and the extortion and the thing that's running away the investors. So this is my idea. The big land in Jamaica and anywhere, you develop affordable housing, but not free housing like how they did to put their people in so that they can get their vote. But houses that people know is going to work on, because when they leave out of those areas now, then you can put in factories and stuff and get investors and make sure you put the people that live in Jamaica first. And then the other people that are going to lend in the money, that's not going to be predatory and charge you all this interest rate and stuff, just like how the World Bank and IMF did to us. As a people, that's why our dollar get devalued. Because our dollar was more than the US in the 70s. Our dollar before independence was the same as the sterling, the pound sterling, the English pound. So basically, you have to utilize those areas and create enough jobs. If there's job for everybody, and then the people come out of that little crab cluster, pulling down each other, then it would be better. Everybody would be able to feed their family. Everybody would be happier. And you would have less crime. But there's going to be bad people that come up that does, because there's some people that don't want to work and don't want to do no better. They want to still live that bad life. But not every youth that you see going around doing bad stuff actually want to live that life. They're forced to live that life. So you, as a government, have to be a big overall change where Kingston, downtown, most of those places have to become business, have to become places that is producing, just like how Mike and Manley was producing Jamaican, made in Jamaica, separate. All of them places that was actually, like I'm saying it again because I say I have poor connection. Just like separate and them place that was producing stuff. Look at the strategic position that Jamaica is in. Okay, We have very bad connection now. I need to go in the house and get it. Okay. Jamaica is in a very great strategic position. There's no reason for nobody in Jamaica to be poor. The easiest way for that, we can, anything that we produce, America, right there, you have Canada, you have US, you have Canada, you have Mexico, you have Brazil, and then you have all of the Caribbean islands, you have Costa Rica, you have all of, it's so much. We should be a nation that is just producing because everybody's buying from China. You understand what I mean? And you have to look into it now and be like, if everybody buying from China, my country is little. I mean, anything that I produce can sell. You would have so much work that you would have to import people from other places to work, and the wages will go up because there's not enough people to work. You know, it's a supply and demand. If there is less work than people, the wage cheap because people are desperate to work. And then that will change the mindset. Educate, Sean, put more emphasis on education, school, development. And I swear, Jamaica will go right back to having a very, very good economy. That's just my take on it. Because I won't want to condemn them on them. Because I know the reason why some of them go out and do all of the bad stuff that they do. But some people just do it because they're just evil still. But then the youths them that react, you know what I'm saying? You're not making no better. So let me say bless up, man. And it's Bipolar, I'm aka Garris'n. You know what I say? You can check out my music and stuff. You know, I'm not doing this to make no money or nothing, but I'm just doing it because, you know, it's needed to be done. You know, develop Kingston. You know what I say? Get the people them out of the Garris'n and the ghetto them and put them in a bigger place where they can breed and use those places for job development and industry and stop selling off and divesting our resources. You know what I'm saying? Get investment, get people to work. I mean, I'm not talking about a sweatshop or no cheap labor where people can earn a decent wage. And more housing development outside of those areas where people can live this good life and where tourists can come anywhere in Kingston they want to come. Like that's all I have to say. You know, bless. You know, peace and love in Jamaica and prosperity. You know, we killing each other too much. Bless.